Yo guys, welcome back to Kings, and Sheikh Jassim is officially going to be announced to be the Manchester United owner very, very soon. And yes, what amazing news this is for us Manchester United fans, of course. This is, of course, absolutely massive, massive news. And yeah, Sheikh Jassim has officially looked to win the bidding and will now be Manchester United owner, and this is expected to be announced very soon. It's come out from, I think, the Mirror first announced it. Now it's all over a lot of Manchester United channels on Twitter, and it's massive news now for Manchester United. Manchester United could now officially be back on track, and hopefully we are now going to be able to compete. And, this is what, as Manchester United fans, have been calling for. This is what we want. And yes, it is Qatar. It is the, and it finally now looks to be happening after, of course, possible doubts, of course, of it happening. But now it does look to be happening. And it's so exciting for Manchester United at this current moment in time, of course. And it's huge. It's absolutely huge. And, I think, I honestly think that this is going to be really, really, really important to Manchester United. It's going to help out Eric Ten Hag a lot. To be fair, it really will. And us Manchester United fans have been calling for it, and now it actually does look like it's bloody going to happen. So it's very exciting. It's very, very, very exciting now. And it looks to be. I think it's going to be getting announced. It will probably. It's going to be getting announced at some point this week. Possibly tomorrow. Possibly. It could possibly be announced tomorrow. It could possibly be announced on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I think it'll be. I have a feeling they might announce it at least by Friday. This will all have been announced, and Sheikh Jassim will be the Manchester United owner. And honestly, like, we're gonna see a lot of big improvements to Manchester United with this happening. Of course, there's gonna be big improvements. Of course, Sheikh Yassin will back Eric Ten Hag a lot, and it's of course amazing. Of course, Ten Hag's gonna get backed. We're gonna get the players that we want at Manchester United, and but we're gonna get some proper big money signings now at Manchester United. And it's so important that we do. And who we're gonna sign it's very exciting, because we thought, there was a possibility that this wouldn't go ahead, and it was going to be Sergeant Ratcliffe and the Glazers staying. But a complete U-turn has happened, and it does look like Sheikh Jassim will be given Manchester United and will be the Manchester United owner. And I think, it's also very good because obviously, we're now going to be able to compete. And the good thing about this is it looks like, we've got a head start on other clubs who are going to be doing this. Because let's be real, I think that all of the big six clubs at some point are going to have oil. Like, they're going to have the oil money. And I do think at this moment in time, it is good that we are going to be getting started on this. Obviously, you look at like the other club, you look at the other club in Manchester. Obviously, they obviously have 100 over 100 breaches against them. We're not going to have that at Manchester United, because we already generate our money through the fans and all that. So it's not going to be. So we're not going to be in that kind of position that City are, luckily. But we won't be. It's obvious that we won't be, because obviously the club has fans. We're consistently selling out our stadium at Manchester United, and we're consistently having like merchandise sales and all that. So it's all good. We don't need to worry about breaking any FFP rules, in my opinion. Like yeah, like it's simple. Like we don't need to worry about that. And yeah, I think it's great to have a. I think it's just great to have a head start, in my opinion now. And we am over the other big six clubs such as Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea. We're going to have a head start over them now, of course, which I think is very, very, very important. To be completely honest with you, because now we need to start, and from next season, I think that we're now going to be able to go on, and we're hopefully now going to be able to compete. Because overall, looking at our squad, I think we're in a stronger position than Newcastle are to be able to compete with City next season. I honestly think Manchester United, we are in a stronger position than Newcastle, and we will be able to compete next season. Not sure if we'll win it, because obviously it's the first season, and this is where the whole proper rebuild starts with Eric Ten Hag at the wheel and with the Qatari ownership. This is where the proper rebuild starts. The rebuild that we've been going on about for years, that lots of other managers have been going on about for years, that they're building something and all that. But this is where it actually all starts, where something is going to be built at Manchester United, where we're actually going to see some proper progression. And we've seen some proper progression this season as well, which is very good under Eric Ten Hag. And, I'm glad that, it's Eric Ten Hag at the wheel while, at the start of this takeover happening. I think Eric Ten Hag is the exactly right man to take us forward. And yeah, I'm so glad, because now it's good, because Eric Ten Hag's experienced all of the players for his first season. He now knows what players he wants. He now knows what players he doesn't want. So we're going to let players go. We're gonna we're gonna get some big money signings. I'm really excited for it. And this is of course good, because we're going to be attracting new players. We're going to be attracting the big money players now. And I saw a report, I don't know how true it is, that Sheikh Jassim's interested in Kylian Mbappe. Not sure how true it is. I doubt we'll sign him. I highly doubt we'll get the Mbappe deal done, and I doubt that. I doubt that's true, to be fair. But I just saw something, but I saw something about it, but I doubt that Kylian Mbappe thing's true. But yeah, I mean, I do think, yeah, we're going to be attracting a lot of players. We got Champions League as well, Eric Ten Hag's new system, and now the Qatari ownership. It's going to be great. Next season, and next season we will be able to compete, and we're gonna have some very good success next season. I'm not 100% sure if we will win the league or anything like that. I don't think we're there just yet. I don't think we will be there just yet, but we'll definitely be in a position to compete. And we were in a really good position this season as well. So we got into 2 cup finals, third place. So yeah, like at Manchester United, we're already in a great position under Eric Ten Hag, and this is a sign now. It's going to only keep on going to get better and better for us at Manchester United, which is very positive stuff to see, of course. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really, really, really excited. To be completely honest with you, and yeah, it's only going to keep getting better at Manchester United at the minute. So yes, it's very exciting. I haven't heard anything fully from Fabrizio Romano or anyone just yet about it all. It's all just come out from the Mirror, but lots of people are reporting it now, though. Let me check Samuel Luckhurst or something if he said something about it. Let's have a look. Has he said? He hasn't said any. He hasn't said anything since the 3rd of June. Is there anyone else who said anything about this so we can get a bit more of an update? It is going to be confirmed this week, though. It's already all been said, and that it will be confirmed this week that Sheikh Jassim is the preferred bidder. It's also been confirmed, of course, as well that that Sergeant Ratcliffe and Sheikh Jassim were already in like negotiations with the Glazers of the bids and stuff, and like what's going to happen and all that. I'm not fully sure, but yeah, like all like the negotiation side of things it has already been happening. So hopefully, once this all gets announced, Sheikh Jassim will be Manchester United owner, and that's all fully sorted as soon as possible. But yes, he is 100% the preferred bidder, and thank God, because we were all getting worried. Like this time last week, we were all getting really worried. Like we just lost the FA Cup final, and it looked like it was going to be Sergeant Ratcliffe who was going to win the bid. But thank God he has not, and Sheikh Jassim and the Qatari bid has won, and that will be announced very soon. Very exciting. Very exciting. We're going to have a new, it looks like, Sheikh Yassim's also wanting to invest in the stadium as well, the training facilities, and yeah, also obviously, of course, backing Eric Ten Hag and all that as well. So yeah, big money signings. I'm looking forward to it. And it's going to be interesting to see the whole like the stadium. Are we going to get a new stadium, or there's just going to be some or Old Trafford just going to get redone? I don't know. It's gonna be exciting to see what happens with on the stadium side of things as well. Obviously, I think Carrington's going to get redone, or we're going to get a new. I think we're just going to get a new training ground. I'm pretty sure that will just we'll just screw Carrington, because Carrington, let's be real at this minute, it hasn't got like the training facilities that we need. Many people have said it. Ronaldo said it. I think even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has came out and said it in an interview as well. That the training facilities at Manchester United right now with Carrington and all that isn't good enough, and it needs to improve. And Sheikh Jassim, he said in like what he would bring if he was Manchester United owner. Came out and said, of course, training facilities will be redone, the stadium, and obviously backing Eric Ten Hag in the market, this transfer market, which opens on Wednesday. This has made me feel even more excited for it, because I was originally, like, when the season ended, feeling a little bit downbeat, because obviously, we just lost the FA Cup. And as I said a few minutes ago, it looked like Sergeant Ratcliffe was going to be winning the bid and become Manchester United owner. So we were a bit downbeat, and then we were like, oh, this transfer window might not be too great. But now it's going to be great. This transfer window is going to be great for Manchester United. And yeah, I'm really excited. Manchester United, we're already linked with some interesting, we're already linked with a few interesting players. Obviously, Mason Mount. It's gone a bit quiet now, that whole Mason Mount thing. Which is a little bit strange to see. We don't want Harry Kane. I kind of did want him, but then I kind of understand why we're not going for him. And I'm not annoyed that we're not getting him. But it does look like Hoyland, or like, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I'm not 100% if I'm saying his name right, but you know what I'm talking about, hopefully. It did look like United were interested in Pickford. No, I do not want Jordan Pickford. I am one of those guys who do think that De Gea is not good enough and that we should let De Gea go. But I take David De Gea over Jordan Pickford any day of the bloody week, to be completely honest with you. No way do I want Jordan Pickford coming anywhere near Manchester United. He's not even the best goalkeeper in England, Jordan Pickford. So no, a big no to Jordan Pickford. But yeah, obviously, as well, the Kim Min-jae deal, obviously, that's going to be a really exciting one. If we can get Kim Min-jae over the line, that'd be bloody amazing, of course. Like, we know if we can get Kim Min-jae over the line, then that'd be absolutely huge for us at Manchester United, to be completely honest with you. Our back line is going to be solid. 3 centre-backs of Martinez, Varane, Kim Min-jae. Honestly, that's amazing. And there's going to be rotations going on. There's going to be less fatigue in the team, and reducing possible injuries as well. And for example, if one of them did get injured, then there'll be another. So 3 world-class centre backs would be amazing. And with Sheikh Jassim, I'm 100% confident that we can get that deal done, to be fair. Ten Hag wants him. Sheikh Jassim will give him the money to do that. We know he will. We know he will. I'm trying to check for other things. I want more updates. I want like another full update. No, that's not an update. There's a picture of Lissandro Martinez on holiday. That's not an update. But yeah, obviously, very exciting news at Manchester United right now. Lissandro Martinez, Kim Min-jae, Varane. That's gonna that's gonna happen with Sheikh Jassim, which is absolutely amazing to think of. Now I fully believe all of this whole Manchester United transfer hype now, and that the hype is real at Manchester United now with Sheikh Jassim and all of these transfers, all of these interesting transfer rumors as well. It certainly is looking interesting. Harry Maguire looks to exit. Manchester United want Diogo Costa and David Raya. I thought we said that we weren't getting David Raya. I saw something, but now it's saying that we are. Manchester United want Moses Caicedo. I don't think we'll sign him. I think he'll probably end up going to Arsenal. Oh, wait, no, they're signing Declan Rice, actually, Arsenal. So there's actually a chance that we could get Caicedo, actually. Interesting. Come on, United. It says here United set to miss out on Pickford and Raya. That's it. Okay, thank God we're not signing Jordan Pickford. Raya, I don't really... Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be interesting. Diogo Costa, I'm still not sure on that one, though. I'm not even sure if I want Diogo Costa to come in and replace De Gea. I'd kind of rather us look elsewhere. I don't know where, but I'd rather us look elsewhere for a goalkeeper. Because in my opinion, De Gea is the best shot stopper in the world. His distribution just isn't great. Diogo Costa, he's got a mistake in him. He has got a mistake in him, so I don't think we should go for that, to be fair. I saw something that Osimhen might be looking a bit more likely, but I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be the whole thing's looking interesting at the minute. But yes, obviously Ten Hag's got some good ideas up his sleeve, of course, for who he does of course want to bring in to Manchester United this summer. And yeah, it only opens in a couple of days. It opens on Wednesday, the transfer window. Wednesday, the transfer window officially opens. That's gonna be it's gonna be very exciting when the transfer window opens. That's all I'm going to say. Manchester United, we will officially be getting down to some good business. We know that. We know that we will be getting down to some good business at Manchester United. But yeah, like as I've been saying, obviously there will be a few people complaining that, it's oil and all that. But, this is the only way we're going to be able to compete, really. This is the only way we're going to be able to compete, and that is getting the oil money into Manchester United. But the difference between us, Manchester City, and Newcastle is that at Manchester United, we already have our own legacy, basically. We already have our own legacy. That's the difference. And, this is the only way to compete now. It honestly is the only way to compete. Because the thing is, if Manchester United, if we weren't able to get Sheikh Jassim in to be Manchester United owner, then it's simple. We would not be able to compete. Sheikh Jassim would have gone elsewhere, and Manchester United, we would have been stuck and not able to compete with City. And this is the only way that we will be able to compete with City and other top clubs. Well, it is mostly City at the top right now, and Manchester United, we need to close the gap on them. Honestly, we must close the gap on them. So yeah, like we must close the gap. And yeah, with Sheikh Jassim, we're going to do that at Manchester United. We are going to close the gap. And yeah, this is why this is very exciting, because next season is very, very, very promising. We will at least be able to compete. As I've been saying, we might not win the league or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure we will be able to compete. I reckon we'll, if, once this whole thing gets done and we are able to get the players that we want at Manchester United, then that is when I strongly do believe we will be able to. Yeah, that is when I fully will strongly believe that we will be able to fully compete and possibly win things. So yeah, very exciting times at Manchester United right now. Make sure you smash the subscribe button, drop a like as well, guys. Massive Manchester United news and a very exciting time at Manchester United right now. And yeah, we're coming. We are coming. We are coming. We are coming. And yeah, it's going to be so exciting. I see people on Twitter going on about Mbappe. Does Mbappe fully fit into this Manchester United system? Like, I know for a fact, like, with Sheikh Jassim, we're going to have the money. But the thing, and, the good thing about having Eric Ten Hag is that, as manager, is that he's aware that he only wants players to fit the right system. He said many times, we don't just want, like, all the good players and stuff. We want the players that fit the system. And does Mbappe fully fit into the system? I don't know, but if Ten Hag, decides to go forward with that Kylian Mbappe transfer, then yeah, like we'll trust that, of course. And it's thank God, like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's not manager, because he'd just be throwing money around at players because there wasn't a system with him. But luckily, with Eric Ten Hag at the wheel, there is a good solid system at Manchester United as of now. So yes. James Ducker, has he said anything? I'm trying to check for even more updates that I can talk about. All I know is that, yeah, it is going to be announced later this week, probably. James. Here it is. Let's see if he's said anything. No, he is not. He is not. I assume tomorrow morning we are going to. I do assume tomorrow morning we are going to hear a lot more about this whole thing. To be fair, tomorrow morning, I'm pretty certain we are going to hear quite a bit about it. And I think, from tomorrow morning, I think we're going to get some big reports, like possibly like the BBC reporting this, James Ducker, Samuel Luckhurst. Possibly Fabrizio Romano, we could see reporting it as well. Sky Sports, like possibly when we wake up tomorrow morning, that's when, like, this is when we could possibly see like all like the big news channels fully reporting this. And yeah, it's gonna be very exciting. And now I can speak positively about Manchester United transfers. Like we're like actually going to be able to sign them. Big players that we're linked with. We actually stand a chance of selling, because Sheikh Jassim is going to be willing to pay for these players that Eric Ten Hag wants and needs in this Manchester United team. Of course. But remember, it's not all about buying the players as well. Obviously, training facilities must be redone. It's been said by a lot of people. The training facilities at Manchester United must be redone. We must get new training facilities at Manchester United to improve. Obviously, the stadium as well. The stadium's going to have a lot of sorting out as well. Many people have said that. Based around Manchester United, such as like the journalists and all that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Sheikh Jassim is going to work on all of this. And if it was Sergeant Ratcliffe who we were getting in, the Glazers would still be in power and none of this stuff would be sorted. If we got Sergeant Ratcliffe, then it would have been the exact same as it is now, just with the Glazers. So I'm really glad as of now, like I'm actually here in a good mood because I've actually been feeling down for the last couple of days because obviously about City winning the whole bloody treble. So luckily, we're in a good mood as Manchester United fans now, and yeah, Sheikh Jassim is obviously now going to be announced very, very soon as Manchester United owner. I'm trying to check a few things here as well. Trying to check. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, because obviously massive Manchester United news, and I will be bringing you Manchester United transfer news from Wednesday. Every day from Wednesday, there will be a Manchester United transfer news video coming out, of course, as that is when, and to do with other clubs as well, just in general, but obviously mostly Manchester United, of course. But yes, hopefully we are going to hear more. Hopefully we are going to hear more soon. The reason why lots of Manchester United fans on Twitter are currently talking about Kylian Mbappe is because there is something going on with Kylian Mbappe. A lot of people do want Kylian Mbappe at Manchester United. A lot of people do. Whether this is definitely good for us or not. Personally, though, I would not want to go with Kylian Mbappe because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like his ego is absolutely massive. To be fair, I think, I honestly feel like, his ego is kind of massive and it could just, I don't know. I kind of don't want to go with that Kylian Mbappe side of thing. I kind of feel like it would be like that kind of Ronaldo situation at the end of his career all over again. And we can't really afford that at Manchester United because we're in such a good place right now after an absolutely amazing season under Eric Ten Hag. And now we've got this news coming out about the whole ownership. So yeah, we're in such a good place right now. We don't really want anything to ruin it. And I do think there are better options that fit Eric Ten Hag's system than Kylian Mbappe. So yeah, like I'd rather go with Victor Osimhen. I don't know if Osimhen's fully willing to I don't know if Osimhen's like fully willing to leave Napoli, but I take Osimhen over Mbappe any day of the week in Manchester United because I think he suits us more at Manchester United. Simple. But yeah, that's what I think. Mbappe is going to Real Madrid. I hope he goes to Real Madrid or something because I don't want him at Manchester United. I'd rather Victor Osimhen. Has Fabrizio said anything else about? Has he said anything about this whole situation providing the Manchester United takeover deal? Has Fabrizio Romano said anything? No, he hasn't. He has not said anything, unfortunately, as of yet. But hopefully, we will hear more tomorrow. We should do anyway. All I'm saying is that the deal will be announced very, very soon. I've seen that Mason Greenwood might be returning. I don't know how I feel about Greenwood coming back to United, to be fair. But yeah, that'd be interesting. I don't know. Qatar bid update takeover. After Simon Stone spoke with, it's confirmed that the Glazers were trying to get methods to squeeze the Yassin bid. Yeah, so yeah, obviously what's been happening recently is it has looked like the Glazers have been trying to get the Sheikh Jassim bid done. This obviously all came out where, it gave us a bit more confidence in this happening. I think it all came out yesterday, I believe, where it was said that that basically the Glazers were in talks with the PSG president, who is from Qatar and is, I don't know, he might be kind of like mates with Sheikh Jassim or something. So they were like trying to push that deal. And so it does. So it is going to happen. It is going to be happening. What are you thinking of City winning against Milan? I don't want to think about that anymore because that's really annoying me, to be fair. Oh god! But Manchester United are coming for City now. Manchester United are now officially coming to, for City. Now we've got this. Now we've got the Sheikh Jassim um, deal done, and Sheikh Jassim will be Manchester United owner. We are now coming for Manchester City. We are coming, and we are coming to compete now. This is it. We're going to be getting deals done, and I can't wait. Hello, Steve. But yeah, very exciting. Very, very, very exciting. Now, of course, at Manchester United. Um, um, let's see. Steve says, "Do you think United will challenge City next year realistically?" I think I think we'll be up in like, I think we'll be up in like the, we could be up in like, yeah, like I think we'll still be in the top three, definitely. And we could be able, like, we'll be, what I'm trying to say is like, we'll be on like the road to competing. Like, this is still like, like a stage, like the whole process going on. Like, I don't think we'll win the league next year. In like, if you like, if we're talking about that, I don't think we'll win the league next year, but we're definitely going to see a lot of progress. And I reckon, like, I'm being honest, probably the season, the season after the season coming up, that's when, you know, we could possibly put in a challenge for a title. I do think like we can win like the FA Cup next year or something, but the league, I'm not sure if I don't think we'll fully be ready for that just yet. But we are going to see some big positive signs at Manchester United. We're going to sign some big time players, and yeah, but we need to make sure that they fit the system. Having a realistic game is better. Yeah, I think just, you know, top three, top two, really, and, you know, going for yeah, it's going to be interesting. But I do think, you know, now we've got Sheikh Yassin, now we've got a little bit of oil at Manchester United now, because, you know, these days though, like the whole football world needs to accept this is the way that we're going. This is the only way that teams are going to be able to compete with teams like Manchester City, and that is getting all your money. Like, all the big six teams are going to have this. Like, in the next, like, I reckon in the next year or two, probably Arsenal or Liverpool will probably I know, probably like Arsenal or something will get a deal like this, probably. Like Arsenal or Tottenham would get a deal like this, and, you know, also like have a bit of oil as well. So yeah, but the difference is, and as I've been saying, between Manchester United and Manchester City is that, you know, Manchester United, we won't be breaking the rules with FFP because Manchester United can generate money. City, it's been a little bit dodgy how it's all happened with them, and I say that simply because they can't sell out their stadium. They don't. I've heard that they don't really have, you know, amazing merchandise sales. So it's been a bit weird, like how City have made all of this money. But with Manchester United, we generate our own money through us selling out our stadium. Through Manchester United, we have a lot of fans. We're the most popular team in England, one of the most popular teams in the world. So, so yeah, do you watch pre-season matches? Yes, I do. I do watch pre-season matches. I don't really watch other teams though. I only really watch United in pre-season though. I only watch United in pre-season, really. But yeah, I will be covering pre-season. I will be putting out a video every day when the transfer window opens, which is on Wednesday, for all of the Manchester United transfer news. So it's going to be very exciting, and to do with the other teams as well, because why not? But mostly United. But yeah, now I'm actually feeling excited about covering all of the news now, because it looks like we actually can go for some big time players now at Manchester United with Sheikh Jassim, and obviously Eric Ten Hag, his new style, and obviously Manchester United now in the Champions League. Hopefully, we'll see some new football kits on the 23-24 new episodes of the Premier League games. But yeah, I mean, I'm probably hopefully going to be able to get quite a few United kits. Hopefully, I don't know. This season I didn't actually get the home kit. This season I only got the away kit in the third kit. I wasn't actually able to get the third kit. I don't usually get all the I'm only usually at the moment able to get like 2 kits per season. So I'm gonna see what United kits I think's best for the 2020-2024 season, and then we'll see what one I think's best. Let me have a quick look. I'm trying to check for more updates. Does anyone else fully know any more updates which we don't already know? Okay, well, I've seen something there. Sheikh Jassim and his group are close to securing the deal for 100% ownership. Yeah, we know that. And it will be announced at the beginning. The club before the beginning of next week. Why next week? This week? Not this week, surely. Make sure you guys smash the subscribe button, drop a like on the stream for Manchester United and football content. Obviously, very exciting times as of now. It's all over Twitter, the Manchester United takeover. It's all over Twitter at the minute. It's trending. Is it number one? But yeah, obviously it's massive news, of course, because Manchester United are going to be back and able to compete. Hopefully. No, none of the kits for next season have been released. Not from any team. None of the kits for any team have been released yet. Come on, United. But yeah, transfer rumors like we're going to be getting into very, very soon. Harry Kane, that deal's off for Manchester United as we look to be going for Højlund. I'm not sure if I'm even saying his name right, but the Atalanta striker, Manchester United are aiming for, which would, I don't know, be interesting. He's young, so it'd be interesting. Like, I do feel like at Manchester United, we do need to make sure we are getting players who can definitely be here for the long term. So that way, we can fully be confident of going for going for good long-term goals with the team that we've got. That's what we need at Manchester United. We need to make sure that the players are young and can be here for quite a few years. That way we can continue on building on something instead of signing 30-year-olds such as Harry Kane, who will be here for a matter of who probably only has like 3 or 4 years left of his prime years, basically. So I kind of do think that Ten Hag is being wise by not going with Harry Kane, to be fair. I do feel like Eric Ten Hag has made the right decision there, to be fair, by not going with the Harry Kane deal and going with someone who's younger. So yeah, I do think with Sheikh Jassim as owner and Ten Hag as manager, I just feel like it's going to work out really, really well, to be fair. I honestly no, I hate Oasis because I hate Oasis basically because they are City fans. Honestly, I despise City. Yes, Højlund. I need to learn how to say his name. Hopefully, I'm saying it properly. But he is. But yeah, he is. How old? He is only 20. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, I'm going to wrap this up here. So make sure you drop a like on the stream, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Big news at Manchester United as of now, which is of course very exciting. So yeah, speak to you all in a bit. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out. Subscribe if you're new for transfer news from Manchester United and all that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out.